I am pleased to have you return to my Coin Lady channel. We're currently at $2.31 and, looking at the 7-day chart, we're moving sideways with a little bit of downward movement. However, we should expect to witness a turnaround in the near future. Still, for the remainder of December, everyone is predicting a huge run-up for XRP. And see that. As I've been saying for some time, Bitcoin hit 100,000. Perseverance was lacking. The end came when Bitcoin's price hit $94,000 again. The end has come to this run. I mentioned that Bitcoin still has room to grow. Is it going to reach 250,000 now? Yeah, I hear that all the time. People are saying that we're lucky if Bitcoin reaches $115,000, but it's still amazing to see a breakout like that. Furthermore, Bitcoin's dominance increased, which in turn caused altcoins to fall in value. Currently, the Bitcoin and XRP charts show identical moves, and we continue to track Bitcoin's performance. At some point, we will separate from Bitcoin, and XRP will rise even as Bitcoin falls. Everyone is anticipating that outcome. An entire decade of repression. Though it may not repeat itself, history sure rhymes. After 7 years of flat trading, Tesla finally broke out. Along with the SEC settlement and poster, XRP will soon follow. A new peak is on the horizon. And this is Tesla if you take a look. You can make out that enormous ascent. Looking at XRP at the moment, it appears extremely comparable. It jumped from about $12 to $170 and beyond. Ripple is experiencing precisely the same issues that Tesla had with the SEC. That is why there has been a demand for XRP to reach 3 figures. By December 31st, XRP's value will have increased to at least $23.59. Honestly, I'm willing to risk my entire bankroll on it. Worked 25 hours each week yields this. There are many who predict that XRP will reach double digits by the end of the month, enter January in the double digits, and ultimately peak over triple digits. Among the most significant developments that could impact XRP is RL/USD. We have not activated it just yet. On December 4th was the day everyone was predicting it would happen. Despite rumors to the contrary, Ripple released this statement. RL, this is not the debut date for USD. We will provide information promptly as we are in close collaboration with the NYDFS regarding final approval. Under the watchful eye of the New York Department of Financial Services, DFS, we shall launch, strictly adhering to all applicable regulations. Keep an eye out for changes. Full regulation of RLUSD is likely to be a huge deal in the future. Ensuring it can meet all standards is its primary goal throughout the entire procedure. When that stablecoin launches, it will affect the price of XRP and change the game for RLUSD. Now I'm anticipating a significant promotion. Will it drop to $10 in the blink of an eye? True knowledge is lacking. Many individuals and organizations are prepared to utilize RLUSD on the first day it is introduced by Ripple. What will happen? I can tell you with certainty that it will cause XRP's price to rise. The source of this is smoke. This is the result of looking at institutional paperwork to predict short-term price changes. Confident decisions were made based on indisputable data. We predict that Bitcoin will reach just over 100,000 by the end of 2024, based on reliable notes. Taken together, this points to the previously stated forecasts of a Bitcoin price of little over 100,000. By the year 2024's conclusion, everybody and every institution warned us that something was on the horizon. Even Bitcoin itself was losing support, despite my repeated assurances that the cryptocurrency still had room to grow. The sell pressure at 100,000 was enormous, in my opinion. It seems like a lot of folks considered 100,000 to be the breaking threshold. However, what occurs next remains to be seen. Tether has created an additional $1 billion and deposited it into Bitcoin, which does not bode well given the current situation with Tethered. If you're curious about the reason Bitcoin is valued above 100,000, it's all down to a gigantic, covert plan to manipulate prices, the biggest swindle ever. Everything here is only a massive musical chairs game. As soon as the music stops, everything becomes serious. Hey, what's happening with Tether? It is quite coincidental. After a massive cryptocurrency laundering operation using Tether is exposed in the UK, the price of Tether surges. It appears that the market goes up when Tether is linked in more crimes. We are all aware of the corruption going on behind the scenes in the US government, and what's happening is that they're using Tether fraud to launder money and avoid sanctions. At the same time that the price of Bitcoin broke $100,000, every country is looking at this, including the US. You can't make this stuff up anymore. What's happening is that a shift will occur. This has persisted for the past 4 years. Keep in mind, FTX. FTX was also closely associated with Tether. Even if FTX dropped, I believe money laundering went on. Nonetheless, the US government will soon no longer require Tether. The next step is to reveal Tether's true nature, which will lead to its demise. And if you look at it the correct way, I'm anticipating a big crash to happen going into 2025. This crash could be necessary, and then they will suddenly find a solution to this problem. They will probably try to force their way into the regulatory realm. More than ever before, they will argue, crypto laws are necessary. After that, USDC and RLUSD will be able to trade freely in the US. The path may also be cleared for XRP if this happens. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to view my video. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.